Hey, vlog day 13 now, and just a quick one that I wanted to add on, I think, a little bit to what I talked about yesterday, which was about getting things going. And I wanted to add, it seemed natural to me to add, I said yesterday in the vlog actually that I hadn't thought about what I was going to do each day before that day, and after I did the vlog yesterday, it felt a little incomplete to me, so I'm adding a little bit to it today, which is, obviously we want to try and make a start on things, but also most of the time if we're going to start doing something, we want to try to continue it. So I'm just going to add a little tip or two that I found are useful to do so. The first one is you need to maybe start with small steps. So what I found that's really useful is, right, if I've got a goal, let's say, I don't know, you want to run a marathon or something like that, then obviously it's not a good idea to go out on the first day and try to run a marathon. You need to start off by saying, okay, the first thing is I'm going to make sure depending on your level of fitness, let's say run a mile every day to begin with, and then begin to build up on that. In a similar vein, like with these vlogs, I mean, they're 2 to 5 minutes. I knew I had to do the challenge, but I didn't set myself a challenge of saying, hey, I have to come up with a long topic, a long subject matter, a long video, just to get out there and do it. And it might be whatever it is that you might want to do. Just start doing something. Start small. Don't set yourself the expectation that you're going to, the marathon example is a good one at the moment, because I've spoken to a lot of people who say, okay, I need to do something to keep fit while I'm in lockdown or quarantine or stay at home. And it can be the case that you might think, hey, well, okay, I need to do an hour. Or something like that. Maybe that's going to be difficult depending on your level of fitness to go straight in like that. You do an hour and then the next day you feel tired, maybe your body aches, and it's difficult for you to find the motivation to say, okay, I want to do that again. Not only that, but there's the time factor where you're thinking to yourself, oh, an hour's a long time, and so if I commit to doing that, now I've got to find the whole hour in my day, and it's difficult when you haven't been doing that before. The hurdle to keep doing that can be too big. So it's often a good idea to start out small and build up from there. The second thing is that you need to have some consistency for your actions. So again, to go back to the marathon example, if you want to run a marathon, you're unlikely to be able to just go out and do it. You have to perform consistent training actions in order to build up the ability to go and do the marathon. In fact, for most people that do a marathon, as far as I'm aware, they don't necessarily recommend doing a marathon until the day that you're going to go and do the marathon. So let's say you've signed yourself up for the London Marathon or something like that. Most people won't actually run that distance before the event. They'll build up by doing a mile, and then they might go up to 3 miles, and then 5, and then 10, and maybe they'll hit 15, but that will be about the extent of their training until they get to the actual event. And that's, it's an example that can be used in so many things. To slowly build up. Don't set yourself the idea of exercising for an hour every day. Maybe just set yourself the idea of starting with 5 minutes and then expand to 10, 15, 20. Then get yourself up to 30, 40, 45, 50, and then an hour. And that way you're more likely to be able to go through with the whole process. You need that consistency. If you have a goal, you need that consistency to keep pushing yourself forward and to get there, and not to put too much pressure to go all in from day one. That being said, sometimes for some people it works that they throw themselves all in straight away. So maybe that works for you, but I find that the majority of the times, best to start small and build up, and make sure you do the thing you want to do consistently. So that's all I wanted to add onto the vlog for today, and I'll be back again tomorrow.